Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Welcome everybody into Heroes Lounge Division 2. My name is Bahamut. On the left side, we've got the KittyKat Crusaders with a Deckard, Cassia, Hogger, Garrosh, and Junkrat. On the right, it's going to be Team Cat Red with a Lucio, Johanna, Dahaka, Maiev, and Kael'thas. So we have Johanna going Laws of Hope, level 1. So she's going to be picking up globes. Kael'thas is going into Mana Addict, level 1. He's going to be picking up globes. They're on the same team, so let's have a fun little gamble. Who's going to have more globes by the end?
2, 1. Let the
Also,
battle begin.
I may or may not have chosen this game based on the team names being similar, and I thought it'd be funny. Well, we'll see if I stumble over KittyKat Crusaders and Team Cat Red, as Hogger's gonna look for a staggering blow into Dahaka, not finding the condemn from Johanna stepping in. Maiev, Spirit of Vengeance with an Umbral Bind to pull people around. Cassia dropping in blinds as she enters into the enemy team with a fend, but no kills to be achieved. Poke damage has been pressured onto each other, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a kill picked up on either side just yet. Wait a minute, that's Johanna out of position. She goes down. First blood going over to the side of the KittyKat Crusaders as a Hogger takes a tower shot. Staggering blow doesn't get the stun, and Dahaka taps well. I was thinking of going bonkers on Monday and doing 3 to 5 individual StarCraft games, each with its own small grid missions. Oh my god. How long would that take, though? I guess the intention, or it's not like mandatory to finish on the Archipelago day, right? Like you guys have finished stuff other days. Like 4 hours? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I'll probably, if I join, it'll probably be for a couple hours and then just release my stuff, but there are a lot of checks in Dark Souls, so it just depends how things line up, but yeah. It might be more fun to do that than sit around and just watching movies on a rainy day. I think I'm going to be doing that for the next couple days already. You can release or play asynchronously, okay. Or asynchronous. I think I got it right. Anyways, first Punisher will be in the top lane. Frozen Punisher. Solo laners doing their best to work through this minion wave in the top, and just a little bit of back and forth between each other as well. A little poke here and there in the brawling, as we will be having our Fallen Shaman on the left side already grabbed. Double Soak does continue. For the Regeneration Globe prediction, which is still actually open and available, we got 5 for Kael'thas and 5 for the Johanna. Actually, it's a 1 globe lead for the Kael'thas, 6 to 5. But 2 to 0 in kills, leading for KittyKat Crusaders. We'll have our right side camp being picked up here as well. 20 seconds to go on the objective timer. Should be able to grab it. We got all the gems picked up for Deckard so far, Sapphire and Ruby. Could be seeing an Emerald at level 7, then Perfect Gems level 20. Invade onto the camp. It has not been finished out, just being cleared away. Garrosh steps on the point. Johanna here as well with the art skin active. And the scroll of ceiling from Deckard goes down. A toss onto one enemy right there. Hogger gets ally tossed to safety. Gets a potion really quickly from Deckard as a condemn from Johanna comes through. No subdue picked up at level 4, and Hogger does get picked off. The camp was stolen away by the members of KittyKat Crusaders. Can they get the kill onto Dahaka? And yes, the solo laners betrayed as Lucio gets thrown out of position. Lu able to get the push off from the wall. Some more potions come down from Deckard. Objective phase is up and available. And a third kill over to the side of KittyKat Crusaders. But Team Cat Red did pick up their own kill in that Hogger. Okay, sorry, just making sure ads won't run all of a sudden. Apparently we were getting kind of close to an ad block. Alright, well, the Johanna is currently jumping far ahead by 4 in those regeneration globes, if you are curious, as the game will close just a couple seconds here. Maybe want to play some odds on the Johanna pick. Level 7, Decker Kane considering that Emerald possibly for the healing debuff. Junkrat, by the way, Dirty Trickster level 7. Frozen Punisher picked up here. Got that Burn Flesh with the Kael'thas. Level 7, as that's going to be a Concussion Mine and a whole lot of displacement onto Kael'thas. He does go down. First in the engagement as the siege through top lane continues. Nicely done from Garrosh Junkrat. Another Punisher jump. It's not going to connect onto the Maiev. She was thrown out of position by the Garrosh, but that's still Johanna. Run down by the Cassia. Decker Kane getting those autos into the fort. We all know that Decker Kane is #1 sieger in Here's the Storm. And he'll be able to bonk that fort down with his staff. The Punisher jumps over, a couple autos into the Maiev. She will not be picked off here. And it looks like a little bit of poke onto the fort front, or the keep front gate, and that's the end of it. No more. We are going to be seeing Cube Mastery for the Deckard right there, so you have the reduced mana cost of Scroll of Sealing from 40 to 25. Each enemy hero hit by Herodric Crew reduces Scroll of Sealing by 4 seconds. I do love that level 7 if you're going for the stacking talent level 1. You get the Scroll of Stone Curse on top of that for the armor debuff, and then you overlap those. And, ooh, the damage. The damage output is insane. Decker Kane can become the real assassin of the match. Siege Camp has been grabbed. We got Dahaka chilling in bottom lane. 10 talent tier almost here. Of course, faster on the left side. 5-1 in kills. We'll cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like here, while our Arcane Punisher will be coming up soon in the mid lane, or the bottom lane. Probably about 2 minutes still. Heroic-wise on the left side, we got a Riptire, Ball Lightning, Stay While and Listen, a Vortipult for the Hogger, and Garrosh. Is he going to spin or yell at people? Don't know still. Spirit of Vengeance in from the Maiev. Umbral Vine pulls people around. Dirty Trickster triggers. Oni Knight gonna be returning a few of those grenades back into the Maiev's model right there, but no kill. Garrosh still holding. On the opposing side, it is going to be Containment Disc. You did see that thrown out. Phoenix for the Kael'thas. Isolation, Bless Shield, and High Five Lucio. It's a Decimate Garrosh. We got Helicopter Man. Enemy toss into Groundbreaker. The Iron Skin denies. The Ball Lightning comes out. The Scroll of Sealing onto 2. The Riptire is pretty good. But Lucio amplifies things and does not look like anyone goes down. No kill to be achieved. A Concussion Mine moves a singular minion. Augur up in top lane continues to soak. 19 to 13 in regeneration globes. The Johanna believers have got to be feeling good right now, as this tank currently has a 6 globe lead over the Kael'thas ally. What a silly little gamble, but honestly, what a fun one. And also, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a decent week. You've made it past Hump Day. Congratulations. Alright, so 20 stacks for our Cassia, 41 for the Taster Explosions. There's going to be a Spirit of Vengeance to back away, as Hogger's not going to be taken down from the dive in top lane. Roderick Cube with some Ruby activation. Gets the Scroll of Sealing stun. Excuse me, Root. Decimate from Garrosh activation, but just returning damage into each other. Camp should be cleared away in top. I don't think there's going to be a bunch achieved here, siege-wise, from either side. Junkrat is heading to objective phase, though. Concussion Mine set up on the point, or in the bush, excuse me. If anyone rotates in, can displace them for a moment, but no activation of the objective. Hogger will get the activation, looking for the setup on the square bounce, I do believe. Garage zoning on the north side of this. Everyone on the east trying to move their way in. Hogger with some easy throw dynamite, some grenades from Oni Knight as well. A Phoenix from Kael'thas thrown in, gets a couple autos here and there. Outrageous, the Garrosh backs away. Steel Trap, Concussion Mine. Is there a toss onto Johanna by the fort front gate? There is. The Iron Skin activation, the high five from Lucio as well. Stay While and Listen finds the Johanna. Steel Trap under her feet. Unfortunately, she's woken up, and the Steel Trap won't find the connection that's being looked for. Riptire into the back of Dahaka. Hello, Cab. Good morning. Isolation comes out from Dahaka. That's going to be onto the Garrosh. He's so very low. He's got the Decimate, but he's not going to be able to live. Currently have a Dread from Dahaka into the Hogger, and he does get taken down as well. A double kill in this objective phase over to the side of Team Cat Red. And only 4 skeletal defenders are needed, but it looks like this is an objective phase picked up by the right side. It's only 2 to go. Decker Kane snuck a few more. Junkrat maybe gonna steal with some with the... No, wait, they get it? Cassia jumps in and steals away the Punisher. What the heck? Gushing Mind Blast Johanna further away. The Punisher did not get the jump over the wall, so it's going to be working on the fort front gate with the rest of the allies around. Garrosh and Hogger have respawned. Dahaka soaking up mid. Phoenix from Kael'thas is summoned as well to zone back the enemies. Gravity Lapse onto Kael'thas. Or from Kael'thas into the Cassia. Oh no, Concussion Mine activation of the barrier. Stay a while and listen. Lucio's thrown on the other side of that. Interrupts the old man telling a story. The old man thrown in. Gets the slow with the Sapphire, but the speed from Lucio's a little too much. Garrosh still wants the kill. Hogger just focusing onto the fort. Cassie in the bottom lane. Chasing onto the enemies. A containment disc. Uh-oh. Phil? Iron Skin? Cassia gets a Q. Garrosh gonna head them off at the pass. Decimate into auto, and that's another kill over to the side of KittyKat Crusaders. Strike over the wall to check, and yep, the enemy's there. Thanks for helping us out. Spirit of Vengeance in. No activation for the teleport right there. Garrosh, by the way, chilling in the bush. I thought maybe Batgirl would get caught out, but not close. Didn't rotate close enough to Garrosh for the toss. Super potions for Deckard. We're gonna be seeing the big ass for Junkrat. Decimate, looking for the toss. High five Lucio denies anything like that. Garrosh took a bit of damage from the towers and such, but he will not be taken down, as he'll be able to grab that super pot and heal back up to nearly full HP. The secondary one helping out quite a bit. 16 talents here, close for both sides. Late game experience has been pretty good, and our next Punisher will be Mortar in the mid lane. Johanna believers can continue to feel comfortable. 3 regeneration globe lead. It's Junkrat and Garrosh grab. Well, camp grabbed and Garrosh zones in bottom here. Top lane wave, possibly pushing in. My points. You never know. You just never know. Phoenix thrown in from Kael'thas. A Decimate activation from Garrosh is trying to get to the safety of the 4 towers. Gravity Lapse into Flame Strike. The Ignite was picked up, as well as the Pyromaniac for that cooldown reduction. Right, cooldown? Living Bomb, periodic cooldowns, yeah. You know what? I don't think I have that sound bit. That's a sound bit that I definitely think I need. Oh, I also introduced Allura to the Probius copy pasta. If you don't know what it is, just type the word Probius in chat. If you don't know what it is, I introduced Allura to that last night. Endless Nates for a Junkrat. We'll be seeing safety in numbers for the Decker Kane, so if at least 2 allied heroes are nearby, Fortune of the 4-2 grants an additional 10 armor, 50% mana regeneration per second, and causes Deckard's basic abilities to recharge an additional 50% faster. On a map like this, this is a really, really good talent. I'm partial to Stone Curse, but if you're not landing many E's on multiple heroes, then yeah, this is really good as well. Stay a while and listen. Interrupted, I believe, by a Johanna Bless Shield to the face. A ball lightning from Cassia does come out. Drag from Dahaka, isolation as well. Garrosh trying to back away, gets 1 blood craze. The living bomb is applied. He tries to not give it to an ally. The healing potion's good, but the fan of knives are better, and that'll be Cassia, or excuse me, Garrosh going down to the Maiev. Looking at the wrong thing there. Cassie was heading to top lane. We still have the Fallen Shaman pushing over here in the top right, but this is an objective phase going over to Team Cat Red. Oh my, yeah. His agitated beeps echoing in my head. I forget where that comes from, but it's been in our channel for years, and it's just great. Stay well and listen. Not interrupted this time, but Johanna breaks past it with the Iron Skin. Oni Knight does go down to the Fan of Knives again. Maev picking up another kill in this siege. And objective phase. A Phoenix from Kael'thas. A Gravity Lapse not connecting. The Flame Strike over the wall as well. But no Ignite onto Skye, the Deckard Cain. Mid fort does go down. Dahaka managing everything. Hogger's pushing up here. This siege is looking really good. Garrosh eats the jump. Indomitable activated afterwards. Has to tap the well. Sin's Exposed did deny some of that healing, but it expires. Lucio reverse AF is active. Maya thrown up position. Short distance Spirit of Vengeance teleport. Ball Lightning gets a bit of bounces here. Batgirl does go down. Garrosh gets the kill. The Hornipole flank from Hogger! As he's not able to get the kill into Maev. She gets the Vault of the Wardens. Wait a minute. Spin. Easy throw dynamite. She jukes me for a second there. But Maev does get picked off. A series of good events for the side of Team Cat Red just get absolutely destroyed. Dismantled. And that is KittyKat Crusaders now moving into bottom lane for Siege. And next Punisher's Frozen Punisher in the bottom lane. This is a good call. They got a wave here as well. What's up, Variel? What's up, Ninja? How you doing, friends? Happy Thursday. We got a bunch of Heroes of Storm games for you, and then some Marvel Rivals later on. I found 4 Heroes Lounge games, so sit down, strap in, and get ready. No perfect gems for the Deckard Cain. It's infinite pots. We've got the cannonballs for Junkrat. We've also got the Titanic Might for our Garrosh, as well as the No Control Hogger, Infinite Ball Lightning for Cassia. On the opposing side, the Spirit Orb Vengeance, or Shadow Strike, we'll be seeing the Flamethrower for Kael'thas, Contagion Isolation upgrade, Radiating Faith upgrade, and Mixing Fire upgrade. What's up, Hostile? Good to see you. Ready for the echoing beeps. Agitated echoing beeps. What a ridiculous. Interrupt with the Groundbreaker Concussion Mine. Dahaka's trying to get out of here. He's thrown right near the trap. I don't think it actually connected onto him. No, it was a high five from Lucio. Denied that. As Lucio is able to speed away, Junkrat continues to chase down the speed-boosted Dahaka from that level 1 enhanced agility, but he goes down in the end. They won't be agitated beeps when I'm involved. Jihad on the left side, potentially caught out here. Flame Strike from Kael'thas hitting a couple. Ignite only hits 1 hero, right? Flame Strike applies Living Bomb to the nearest, closest to the center, yeah. I saw it hit 2 and I was like, it doesn't multiple apply, it only applies to 1. Well, a 7-kill lead on the left side. We got our Frozen Punisher for bottom coming up. Let's see what happens here. 74 stacks for the Cassia, mind you. 38 regeneration globes for the Johanna, 37 for the Kael'thas. This is a fun gamble. I like this one. We'll have to do this in the future again if we ever get the opportunity. Well, this could be a game-winning push through the bottom lane into the core, as this is Frozen Punisher. Johanna will be back up for this. But I think this... it's a pretty promising push. They're actually going to grab mid lane camp as well. Punisher's going to take a second to get into lane anyways, so they're just going to get some split pressure going. Not a bad call whatsoever. So Dahaka floating around, Kael'thas, Maev, a couple of them are mid. Johanna gets thrown out of position, trying to get the hole with the Punisher with the shield glare. Iron Skin activation. Little awkwardness there, but no big deal in the end. Concussion Mine activation, but no displacement. Cassia goes in with another Fen. Punisher's on core currently, jumps and gets a double stun onto 2. Hogger on the left side trying to build up a bit of rage before he activates the no control. The Riptire from Hogger comes through. That's going to be, or the Riptire from Junkrat coming through. Stay a while and listen as well. Potions coming down from Deckard Cain, setting up around this core area. The shielding is just about to drop the Punisher around 50%. As Garish gets another toss into Groundbreaker onto the Johanna. No Iron Skin activation this time. The total mayhem from Junkrat takes down the Johanna as Cassia finds the kill into Dahaka. The no control almost runs through the health bar of that kill toss. Another jump from the Punisher, a fend from Cassia. The vault of the Wardens from Maiev, and the high five from Lucia is not quick enough. Cassia gets the last auto needed to take him down. To take her down. This is going to be Punisher ending map number 1 in our first best of 3 of the day here in Heroes Lounge Division 2. GG, well played. Over to the side of KittyKat Crusaders. Our sub count went up. Okay. I didn't even see the sub come through, but thank you to whomever raised our sub count. We're 3 subs away from watching Tron 2 in Discord tomorrow. Speaking of subs, we got to run some ads because I have to. Otherwise, Twitch will run them in the middle of games. Now's a good time to use your Prime Gaming, resubscribe, gift subs, all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and pay out the gamble because Kael'thas beat Johanna by 1 regeneration globe. Kael'thas had more regeneration globes at the end of the game. My gosh, it was a close one, and that was a fun gamble. We'll do that one in the future for sure.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Alright, welcome back. Our internet decided to go out. We have to start this all over again. Blah, blah, blah. Left side's going to be Team Cat Red. Right side's going to be KittyKat Crusaders. Let's get into it.
The battle begins.
That's so tilting, dude.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Alright, well, we kind of know how the beginning of the game is going to go here, so we're just going to kind of sit around and just see what happens here. If you stuck around from the DC, thanks for being here. Yeah, nothing I can do. Literally nothing I can do about it. It's just, it's... You got a promotion that officially makes 6 figures. When do you get the other 4 fingers? Congratulations, Lard. Glad to hear it, bud. Congratulations, big dog. Alright, well, see you. Thank you. I appreciate it. How many toes is the real question? I'm glad they're finally giving you, you know, a second hand. Or will you have like an AI hand with just too many fingers on it? Oh, a little bit of poke here and there from Cassie. We'll do our best to bounce back. Sorry, just that the internet stuff tilts me to the moon. I'm doing my best to not let it affect the rest of the stream today. I get the other fingers next year, pretty sure. I'm allowed to use my right hand while working. Congratulations. You can now type and drink coffee at the same time. So long as you're good at typing with one hand. All right. This is pretty much where we left off right here. The invade onto the camp. We've got Li Ming throwing in a couple arcane orbs here and there. Some divine stars coming out as well. Camp will be stolen away. Chastise onto the new Barak, another Divine Star coming out as well, but it does not seem like we're going to be seeing any sort of kill to be had early on in the game. Greyman's a little low. Cassie looking for a flank defense, splashes on to the Worgen, but it won't be able to find the kill as we have the wave cleared away and no sappers to be shoved in from that secondary camp. First one looks like it did because you can see the splash and such on the sidewall. Chastise goes out, but the Groundbreaker's the one to connect onto the Rhaegar, who's just trying to wolf run out of this. Lyric with a nice mace to the wave right there. Alrighty, triple altar phase, first one of the game as always. Top and center are always there, and then you have the bottom one, which is the RNG, or the center location. Bottom is going to be that location as Greymane does go down. First blood over to the side of KittyKat Crusaders. 9 stacks for the Cassia. Looks like we did have some channel points go on the bet before the crash of the stream, so we'll pay that out based on said results.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Raven Lord demands it.
Rhaegar is going to get the top right. Greymane on the top left. Oh, no, he doesn't get the top right. I thought he had the channel in time. Interrupted. Toss, Groundbreaker into the Dahaka. Burrows. Nubrak comes in with his Burrow charge. The Orc gets the right side uninterrupted. The Orc, by the way, with the Paralyzing Rage level 7. Get that 60% 60% slow after hitting the skeletal swing on an enemy hero. Thanks to the lurk, Rommel. Appreciate it, bud. A little impale thrown in from a Nubarek. Level 7's coming through on both sides. Ooh, and a Nubarek gets taken down in the rotation up towards his allies. Didn't even see him getting bopped right there. Nicely done from Garrosh and friends. Take a look here really quickly on the burst potential. Oh, it was just good sustained damage. Well, it was actually 1,527 damage in 1.1 seconds, so some decent burst coming through. Decent burst coming through on that one. Single altar, center of the map coming up next. We're 2 kills ahead on the right side for the KittyKat Crusaders. You call that damage. I bet I could take more damage and die faster. That's definitely a way to put it. Black Arrow from Sylvanas will expire. The drag from Dahaka. He's tanking a couple tower shots. Cassia activating her Surge of Light. The laugh right there means the boss is up and available. Altar spawning in the next 6 seconds. Li Ming still has more arcane orbs flying into the structures here. Garrosh trying to put some pressure on the Rhaegar, but the Leap of Faith comes through and Outrageous needs to get to safety. The Impale only connecting onto Sky, the Anduin. Level 10s are almost here, so you know the deal. We'll like to cycle through those other numbers, see what the damage experience and such looks like in the early game of map number 2 of our first best of 3. Chastise, toss. Nubrak's able to burrow away. Cassie continuing to poke here and there. Center altar available. Who's going for the channel? Dahaka maybe going for an interrupt. No, maybe a Nubarak. Doesn't get it. The range isn't there, and he doesn't get it in time. Nicely done. Garrosh just channels away, and we'll be able to get 4 more shots into the enemy core. 28-36 is the Chastise. Follows up the toss Groundbreaker. Arcane Orb will come through. Little totem coming down as well. Top lane fort will be picked up by the enemy squad. Finally, Sylvanas and Dahaka. Their hard work pays off, and they're able to convert the top right bell tower in their control. That's a light bomb coming out, but Li Ming has the Arcane Orb to take down a Nubarak. Rhaegar falls as well. Resets for Oni Knight, but no other enemies to take down with a combo. Cocktail through a couple enemies here. Cassia rotating in. Groundbreaker on to the Greymane. I thought the Arcane Orb was going to connect, but it was just shy of him. Yo, what's up, Saddle? How you doing, bud? Happy Thor's Day to you, my friend. Almost at the weekend.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
Oh, heroics are... Oh! Garrosh goes down. There was a Wailing Arrow thrown into all of this recently. Cassia throwing some damage back. The Ancestor Healing will come out, but Garrosh does get deleted right there. Curse Bullet, Ancestor Healing. We'll have the Wailing Arrow, Isolation, and Cocoon for the members of Team Cat Red. For KittyKat Crusaders, they've got the Entomb, Disintegrate, Ball Lightning, Warlord's Challenge, and Light Bomb for the Anduin. Double Altar Phase coming up here. Sappers grabbed, the Nubrek flanking in as well.
The altars have risen.
A Sapper gets a charge in. The Black Arrows are still active. Second Sapper goes into the fort as well as the third. Li Ming gets the right side. Leoric's gonna go delay out Dahaka, but he can't in time. Dahaka gets the channel. And this will be a 3-for-5 trade. The bell tower in the bottom lane getting converted just towards the end of that.
Under my dominion.
25 or 25 to 31 in core HP as the Chastise, the Light Bomb, the combo does not connect. That sounds like a blast hostile. Have fun, bud. Bar mini golf. I'm assuming it's mini golf for like adults, so you can get booze and stuff. Like the Flat Sticks pub we have up here. Yeah, we have Flat Sticks pub up here, which is like our indoor putt-putt for adults. I guess it's for everybody, but like, you know, it's kind of geared for adults. You have 3. Well, you live in a city. I live in a mountain town that doesn't even have a video game store anymore. Ball Lightning from Cassia bouncing around over here as the Ancestor Healing was utilized onto Sylvanas. I do believe Dahaka thrown into the death zone, trying to back away. Warlord's Challenge, the Essence used. Li Ming wants the reset and we'll get it. The Light Bump from Anduin going out, but no connection to the enemies. A huge heal from Anduin into Leoric as he tries to close the distance onto Batgirl, but the disengage from Greymane is good. We used to have like a local game shop, and then that closed around COVID time. But we don't have like a GameStop or anything like that. Like if you want a game when it releases, you just order it on Amazon, or you have to drive down to like Carson. You gotta drive down like the mountain an hour just to go get a physical copy of something. But most things aren't sold in physical copies anymore. Like when I bought Doom for PC, I literally got a case that had a code in it. I was like, this is kind of a waste of plastic. Altar available here in the bottom of the map. We got 21 to 31, a 10 HP difference as Li Ming Disintegrate almost takes down a Nubarek, but is level 1. Helped out a ton right there. It's Cassia to fall. Garrosh gets the toss in midair. Li Ming finds the reset needed. Dahaka looking for a flank with the Dark Swarm activated. Sorry, looking at Leoric's positioning as he respawns, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out alive. The Light Bomb zones. The Li Ming Disintegrate is pretty good. The Entomb from Leoric is massive. There's an isolation from Dahaka into him. And it's Garrosh the one to go down. A Leoric to fall as well. And that is not a bad go for the members of Team Cat Red. COVID killed so many little stores, yeah. And the other thing too is like the game store that we had up here didn't have the best business practices. Like, literally, I went in there one time because I think it was like I wanted like a Switch game that was coming out, and I was like, "Oh, do you guys like take pre-orders? Like, are you gonna get like a bunch and I can come in and like get it?" And they were like, "No, you just tell us what you want and then we'll order it for you and then you pay us." And I'm like, "So you guys just order it off of Amazon and I just pay a markup?" And they're like, "Basically." And I was like, "Then I'm gonna go home and order off of Amazon myself." Like, I wanted to support a little store, but like I'm not paying another like 10 to 20% possibly on something I can get myself. Like, nah, it's not worth it. Light Bomb comes out. That's a good double hit. Li Ming getting some resets. The Ancestral won't come through. That's a nice play coming out for a few members in bottom lane. The bell tower in top lane does go back over to the side of Team Cat Red, stolen away by Sylvanas and Dahaka. I got some chicken wings for lunch to celebrate my promotion. Congratulations. Are they, do you get naked wings or do you get sauced wings?
Use it well.
That's the real question. I'm a big proponent of getting naked wings and getting like the house sauce and some other stuff on the side and like dipping it myself. I'm partial to that.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
top lane, the camp was being contested between by Cassie and Leoric up against that Dahaka Sylvanas, and they will not be able to steal it away.
Lost.
Looks like they're... Oh, it's a triple altar phase. Okay, so they're like... What's going on with this? Leoric gets a bit of the experience. Garrosh anchoring in the bush. Curse Bullet goes fishing. Would have found a Garrosh if he did not back away at that time. Dahaka gets top left, it looks like, on the minimap. Ancestral comes through, the light bomb onto 2. Dahaka brush talking in, and a Nubarak will go down first. Here comes a leap of faith to pull 1 to safety. The isolation on Garrosh will be the death of him as we have Leoric getting the top right. It's 4 for 4 in the trade, and it looks like another 4. Li Ming with magic missiles gets the hit right around Rhaegar. That's like wanted, man. Curve those magic missiles. Entomb onto Rhaegar. He just kind of stands inside, throws out of here really quickly. Unable to do too much for Dahaka. Li Ming gets another reset. Greymane going in, is able to razor swipe through the Anduin health bar, but I think Greymane is now dead as well.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
Lunch Cafeteria does it all by weight. No soft on the side, all wet. See, my issue with those is that...
Blue team dominate.
Finland!
Is that sometimes they oversauce it, or it's, or they just, like, dunk it in Frank's Red Hot. I just don't like Frank's Red Hot. It's like one of my least favorite hot sauces out there. Well, after a pentakill achieved, 4 shots going into the enemy core, 13 to 23, 10 HP difference. Boss is still up and available. Currently have Leoric holding bottom lane. Li Ming heading to top to go deal with that bell tower. Looks like we are past the 12-minute mark, so we got keep values. Yeah, we have the center teleport open as well. Frank's mixed with something else, but still not Frank's. If it's mixed with something else, it's bearable. Like, a lot of people, when they do, like, buffalo dip or whatever, they usually use Frank's Red Hot. That's passable, but I'm still not a fan of it. Give me Cholula Tapatio all day. Green Cholula all day, realistically. That shit's like crack to me. Oh, they got the ally toss on the sapper over the wall. You did not know Garrosh can do that. Can use the ally toss on a sapper into the death zone, guarantee the shot. Still holding on to bottom. Li Ming did get the top right, as we were mentioning, that she was working on it. Dahaka's heading up there to soak up a bit. 20 on the right side. And Leoric is done with his level 16 Mithril Mace. We have the Buried Alive for Leoric. Talrosh's Elements. Infinite Ball Lightning. Titanic Might, as well as the Inner Fire for Anduin. Single altar in the bottom of the map. I think realistically, Team Cat Red gives this. They try and get a bit more control on the map. They try and get their 20s. Uh-oh, a new Nubarak. I don't know what's going to happen here. Indomitable. Toss into the ally team, and that's going to be Garrosh setting up the kill for his buddies. I don't know if I have a favorite sauce for wings. That said, I do kind of want to experiment with various salsas and butters for wings. Sappers go over the wall. Shots come in as well. Boss is a win condition. And you can see on the minimap, the members of KittyKat Crusaders are running on up to this top lane area. Garrosh gets hit with a drag from Dahaka. Dahaka's allies are not really around here, and he's going to get caught with the Buried Alive, and he will be buried alive. A Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas does get a multi-hit, but I think that might have been the nail in the coffin. Get it? Buried alive. Nail in the coffin. I'll be doing casting for a good chunk of today's stream, and I hope you're all here for it. GG well played, the members of KittyKat Crusaders. They trailed for a moment on Towers of Doom, but they reeled it back in, and that will be GG well played. They find a 2-0 series here in Division 2 of Heroes Lounge. Well played. Now, so, different butters on wings is confusing to me. What do you mean by butter? Because, like, typically I just do slow cooker wings. Like, I just take, like, a couple pounds of wings, dunk them into a slow cooker, put in spices like, you know, onion powder, garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, ginger, there we go, a little bit of MSG, and maybe a bit of salt. And then just I put a bunch of Tapatio and some slices of butter, and then 4.5 hours on low, pull them out, let them sit for half an hour, and then put them in the oven for like 10-ish minutes at like 400 something degrees, let them crisp up just a bit, put them back into the slow cooker on warm, and serve as needed. And they're like, fall off the bone, but they are very hot. Most commercial wing sauce is hot sauce with butter. Oh, okay. I mean, that's basically what I do. Is hot sauce and butter, yeah. Might do the same thing with salsa instead of hot sauce. Interesting, interesting. Well, so I will say this. I learned this recently. A lot of the hot sauces, they put butter, and actually that dulls down the heat of the hot sauce. At least that's what I was told. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's any chefs in chat. If there are, please let us know. If Big Scary Duck was here, he would know for sure. By the way, chat, we are 3 subs away from our sub goal for Discord movie night tomorrow night. We're watching Tron. If you're feeling generous, if you'd like to watch Tron in Discord, if you're just like, damn, I do love that Good Boy Bandit, be sure to subscribe. We're going to run some ads. We're going to get into another best of 3, all right? I would think so. The fat lipid layer would kind of